Hi everybody. Today in class we learned the second method to solving a system of equations. The first method was graphing, and then today we learned how to solve through the substitution property. At the end of class I gave you 3 problems to work, and you were supposed to work them and show me. But because of time, some of you may not have been able to check your answers with me, so I want to go ahead and work through all 3 of them. That way you can compare your answers and see what you did wrong. Remember, tomorrow there's an accuracy grade on this as well as graphing, so make sure you check your work. Okay, the first one, remember, a system of equations is 2 equations, and here I have 2 of them. And what we're trying to do is find where they intersect. Okay, so to do this, using the substitution method, I'm going to I have one set up for x is equal to this, y is equal to this. I can choose to substitute the first equation into the second, or I could substitute the second into the first. It doesn't matter. Remember, in order for you to be able to substitute it, it has to be set equal to a variable. Well, I'm going to just go ahead and take this, and I'm substituting it into my second. So what that gives me is y is equal to 17 minus 4y minus 2. Now, this is just a multi-step equation, and you need to combine variables, move things over. So I want to get rid of the 4y and move it over to this side. That gives me 5y is equal to 17 minus 2. Make sure you carry over the negative. Now, when you combine, you get 5y is equal to 15. One-step equation. So y is 3. Now, remember, we're trying to find where these 2 intersect, and they intersect at a point. A point is going to have an x value, an x coordinate, and a y coordinate. Be careful, we discussed this in class. This is y is equal to, so it's going to go in the second spot. Okay. Now, I've solved for y, so now I take this value and plug it into my equation to solve for x. You can plug it in either. I'm going to plug it in my first one, and this gives me x is equal to 17 minus 12, which is 5. So these 2 lines have a solution of 5, 3, which means that 5, 3 will work and make true statements for both equations. Okay, number 2. Well, I'm going to substitute my first equation into my second. This is y. It goes in this spot. So that gives me 2x plus 2x minus 1 is equal to 3. Collect like terms. And now get rid of a negative 1 by a positive 1. So 4x is equal to 4, so x is 1. Plug this back in. It doesn't matter which equation. It's just easier into here. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So the solution to this system is 1, 1. And lastly, now here's one that you're going to have to manipulate one of them, because I don't have one of the equations set equal to a variable. Well, the easiest one to do is this one, is the first equation. That way I don't have to deal with negatives. So to rewrite this solving for a variable, I'm going to choose to solve it for y because it has a coefficient of 1. I subtract 2x from both sides, so my new equation is y is equal to negative 2x plus 9. Now I can take this and plug it in. So that gives me 4x minus negative 2x plus 9 is equal to negative 15. Now be careful here, because I'm subtracting everything in the parentheses, which really means I'm changing all the signs or adding the opposite of everything there. Now collect like terms. 4x and 2x is 6x minus negative 9, or excuse me, plus negative 9. Now get rid of 9. oops, sorry. So 6x is equal to a negative 15 and a positive 9 is a negative 6. So x is negative 1. So now I need to find y, so plug it back in, again, either equation, okay, which I could plug it into this one, or my first one that I changed, which this makes sense. So plug in a negative 1, negative 2 times negative 1 is a positive 2. Positive 2 plus 9 is 11. Okay. Well, these were the three. Hopefully you have found your mistakes if you had any, and you were able to check to make sure that you are on the right track. Remember, there's an accuracy grade tomorrow over substitution and graphing. You guys have a great night, and I will see you later.